What's up, guys? Aaron Clough with Keller Williams Premier Properties Group for another episode of Let's Talk About Real Estate Tuesday, because I'm fired up about talking about real estate. And if you live in Dallas, Texas, I'm going to assume that you like tacos. So a little bit of a repeat with a little bit different twist today. Went back to Tacos y Mas, had their breakfast tacos a couple videos ago, but I wanted to try their street tacos. And so got some of my favorites, got some lingua and some barbacoa. So I have no doubt they're going to be fire, and we'll dive into that later. But making a video talking to the buyers again. So one of the things talking, especially with first-time home buyers that I deal with, is they just don't know what they don't know. They have some ideas, especially when it comes to where they may want to be, what sort of what their floor plan might be, things like that. But what I would say is have some intent with what you look for. And when I say that, what I mean is sometimes first-time home buyers are like, we're open to wherever, we're super flexible, which sounds like a really good idea, but the issue is you're casting such a wide net, is that you're never gonna stay up to date with that many markets or sub-markets inside of DFW. Properties go too fast, there's just too much ground to cover, and you just never quite can nail down what you're looking for. So what I'd say, the first thing is be intentful. Pick 1 to 2 areas and have defined criteria of why those areas will work for you. It allows you to be more hyper-focused on finding deals, being on top of it when deals hit the market or when properties hit the market, and allows you to really be hyper-focused. The second piece is be really intentful in your criteria and focus on what you want out of that project. So when I say that, a lot of times people say, well, I want a 3-2, or we want a ranch style, or I want mid-century modern. Those are very, very important things. Obviously, that gives you the criteria to shop by and things there. But what I would say is dive a deeper layer of that and say, what do you want out of this property? If it's your first rental home, or if it's your first home that you're buying, how long do you plan on living there? The average time frame is really about 3 to 5 years for most first-time home buyers. And so, do you want to live there is this going to be your forever home, or are you looking just to get into home ownership, learn some things, get some appreciation year over year, do some small projects, and then move on to something better? Do you know that you're going to be starting a family in 3 or 4 years? And so this just needs to be something that is going to last 3 or 4 years. Then you're going to be looking to upgrade, whether it's more square footage, move from a townhouse to a single family home. Or do you want this for a rental property? Are you buying an investment? Are you looking to do, are you ever going to live in the property? That definitely guides the criteria, is saying, okay, well, if I'm not just dealing with my taste, I need to look more at the dollars and cents. You're very intentful with what you're looking at there, especially in this avenue. What I see some of the pitfalls are is first-time home buyers say, okay, never bought a home before. I know investing in a house is a great investment for me. I'm supposed to get a good return off of it, but I'm going to buy something that needs, quote unquote, a little bit of work. We're going to do a bunch of stuff and we're going to make a killing off of it. Well, that does happen from time to time, but realistically, when you're looking at those houses that need a lot of work, or they're in not great condition and they're a steal or investor special, you'll see on some of the things like that, that is normally more work than the normal homeowner wants to deal with. Number 2, it can be pretty costly. The people that are taking on those deals, that is their full-time job, they're focused on that. And then 3, if you know that you're going to be living in the home, are you really okay with living with a property that has countertops from 1974, that the carpet hasn't been changed in 20 years? Or are you looking for something that, yes, you can do some projects, you can make it your own, and if you choose to sell it a couple years or hold on to it, rent it out, that you're still gonna see great appreciation on that. And so those are some of the pitfalls that I see of people just being very general. They know what they want from an aesthetic standpoint, but their why, or the goal for the property or the project itself, people just miss the mark on that. So I would encourage you, number 1, if you have questions, let's talk through that. Number 2, even if you're working with someone else, do yourself a favor, save yourself some heartache, and go through and be very intentful when saying, okay, where do I want to be? Not only what are my aesthetic criterias, but also what do I expect and what do I really want the goal to be for this property and project. Now, let's get to these dang tacos. So I'm going to start off with the lingua. I know it's gross to some people. I love it. My wife will never ever eat it. I got this mango habanero salsa, so this is supposed to be like their fire flame salsa. So good color. It actually does look like real mango-y in there. Can't see it really well. So So that salsa is really hot, but the lingua is also very, very good. It's not super greasy or fatty or anything like that. It's cooked really well. The meat's really tender. It's not hard. Sometimes they cook it too fast. Not them, but in general, I think get kind of tough. Next one is going to be the barbacoa. Everybody loves barbacoa. It's good. I think the lingua's better. It's still seasoned really well. It's not super fatty. It's not super greasy. Could be a little bit more seasoned, but with the mango salsa and the habanero salsa, it gives it a really good kick. Really, really delicious. They knocked it out of the park for the breakfast tacos. They knocked it out again with the regular street tacos. So highly, highly encourage. There's a bunch of locations in Dallas. Look them up. But as always, if there's anything that me and my team can do and help you align with your goals for residential real estate, whether you're looking to buy, lease, sell, invest, if you have questions, even if you need just a recommendation for contractors, please DM me, please reach out to me. I want to provide value for you and your family. So have a great day, enjoy your week, and see you next time.